Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Sam, along with my co-host Stank and Poppy Latte, and you're watching the Loose Cannons, brought to you by Saucin Wings, keeping the Tampa Bay area sauced up with the best wings, loaded mac and vegan, vegetarian-friendly options. Saucin Wings stay saucy. Also brought to you by our good friends over at For the Bay Clothing. They have nothing but Tampa Bay merch. That's Bucks, Rays, Bolts. Check them out, forthebbayclothingco.com, and use the code 4TBLOOSE, and you get 10% off your first order. As always, the number to call, get your questions or takes in will be shown on the screen. It's 312-626-6799. When prompted, enter the code 9955204740, and you are in the digital waiting room. It is the post-game show. Bucks.
Sammer, why do you hate Leonard Fournette, Sammer?
First of all, real quick, I can't get a fucking introduction. I'm just here.
Wow.
Wow.
I forgot. I didn't even know you were here.
He really did introduce you.
He didn't even introduce
me.
me.
Didn't even acknowledge you, bro.
Wow. And Devin Garnett joining us for the post-game show from
unbelievable.
The Loose Pucks.
The disrespect is just real.
You know what?
It goes to you too, because you got right into Leonard Fournette and you forgot I was here. Only person that's on my side here is my father.
I don't do the intros.
We thought we'd have to have the cheerleader on the show.
Listen, motherfuckers, all of you guys. First off, we got a fucking W. Beautiful. Phenomenal. We're going to get into why Sammer hates Leonard Fournette. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. I can't wait to hear it.
I don't hate him. I can't wait to hear it.
I can't wait to hear this.
But I'm skipping straight towards the end of the show right now, and I'm sure I have no disagreement from my fucking beautiful family here on this fucking esteemed panel and in the chat room. The Saucin play of the game was fucking Winfield.
Agreed.
I mean,
Agreed.
You got sauced, Pittman.
He
that
did get
was
sauced.
Insane.
Speaking of Saucin Wings, I watched the entire game with David from Saucin Wings. He fed me his meats. They were delicious. You know, it was a great little fucking watch party. I was gonna be at home sick, taking some NyQuil. He fed me. He nourished me back to health. We drank. We watched the game. There was a dude at the bar, random dude at the bar, wearing a Scotty Miller shirt. It was like I was at home.
Amazing. All right, so now let's get into it. Sammer, why do you hate Leonard Fournette?
Yeah,
I don't hate Leonard Fournette.
Yes, you do.
That's not what you were saying before we started recording.
I find it extremely frustrating to watch him run with the tippy toe and the dancing and not just hitting the hole. In the fourth quarter, he played completely differently.
Does that get annoying? Yes, it does. His little pitter patter, does it get annoying? Yes, it does. But you shouldn't hate him. Yes, it does. We saw today. He just ran for 4 fucking touchdowns.
When did it work? He was not effective until the fourth fucking quarter, dude. He finally hit the hole and slammed through it and was getting yardage. He put his head down.
Let me guess. You're a fucking Peyton Barber guy too, right? You just that guy just hits the hole and just
no, don't even.
No patience, no vision, no nothing.
17 carries, 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. 17 carries,
31 yards,
100 yards. 31s were set.
Yeah, 31 how long was that touchdown he scored at the end of the game there?
You know what? As long as it needed to be.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Does it matter?
I think this is the biggest thing too.
Like it's
0 drop passes from running backs.
He had one. He had a drop pass.
Did he?
He did.
I must have missed it.
You know what else? Wide receiver 1, welcome back. What a beautiful recovery. What a beautiful punt recovery.
Yes.
Shaq Barrett with the sack fumble. I mean, we talked about it in the pregame show. Mike Edwards, we got to find a way to get this guy on the fucking football field. What was the first series? He's on
the field a lot, though. I don't know why people say that. He is on the field a lot. People just don't realize it.
He's
out there. He's playing slot. He's playing third safety at times. They're using him, man.
He could also get the Saucin Wings saucing play of the day for the tackle that saved the game at the end on the special teams play.
Correct. Correct.
Which, listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on with our punter or our kickers, period. Like, you've kicked the ball out of the end zone all season long on the kickoff. But you give them a chance at a return towards the end of the game?
He caught it in the very back of the end zone.
You kicked it out of the back of the end zone all year.
But he caught it in the back of the end zone. There's nothing more.
About being mad at the special teams for letting that happen and getting schemed up. Like, don't get mad at Bradley Pinion.
I'm mad at Bradley.
How is that?
Dude, he's been one of the MVPs of our team. Besides the 14-yard punt he had today, he had a
4-yard punt.
So what?
Listen,
he's so reliable. It's not even funny. This is why we can't have nice things.
He almost got blocked. What do you want the guy to fucking do, bro? Blame the block.
He hit the fucking goalposts on a kickoff earlier in the game. like two kicks before that.
It's this
Calm
bullshit
down.
PTSD stanker shit again.
Yeah, man, calm
Everybody
down.
had PTSD. Me and Sam were the only ones in the group chat not bitching. I just stayed calm. It was gonna happen. We got the sack.
I stayed calm, but I folded. I folded towards the end.
I know you folded. You were like, I'm tired of this shit.
I'm tired of this shit.
What the fuck? Relax, man.
Listen, man.
Relax.
Injuries, man. Once freaking
Dean went out.
Dean went out.
Even Steenie went out.
Dude, if you watch the game, SMB got injured probably 3 different times and just kept going back in. He kept going back in. I think he got turf toe at one fucking point. He hurt his knee. Did you guys see his knee bend completely opposite of its intended bending motion on that one play? And he came right back in the next play. He fucking knew if he's out
Friendly
there,
fire too on the Whitehead came in and hit him low on the knee as well.
Yeah. So
Can we also talk about how Vita Vea magically grew a tooth after losing one?
What the fuck?
Nah,
Well,
dude,
how do you lose a tooth and then 5 minutes later you have the tooth back?
No,
Did he
didn't
really?
Back. It was missing
Yeah.
the entire
There's no
game.
way.
No.
No,
It was gone
They
the whole
showed
game.
him towards the end and the tooth was back.
No,
Did
it
you hear
wasn't.
Bruce Arians' quote though about him losing the tooth?
Oh, what did he say?
No.
He said, "I don't give a damn. He's got 30 more."
Agreed. Hey, you guys,
That's
you guys
Bruce.
realize JPP used to be the only guy with the grill. Now Shaq's got the grill. It's only fitting now. He lost a tooth. Just give Vita the grill too. Grill the
No,
entire
Vita
defense.
has a grill.
Oh well, these guys are permanent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
grills.
Vita has the grill with the fangs.
Yeah,
He got the
he got the
fangs.
fangs.
Okay,
He
but a big
needs to
dude
be
his
a plumber
size, why
grill.
does he not have a mouthpiece? Why is he not wearing a mouthpiece?
don't
Mouthpiece
know
for
what
Pop
happened there.
Warner, bro. Pop
Listen,
Warner,
man,
you wear
Devin,
mouthpiece. You
I
don't wear
know,
mouthpiece in the
I
NFL.
know you're always an athletic dude, but listen, you're a big guy. You're breathing through every hole in your face. There's no room for a mouthpiece, man.
That's true.
Vita
Come on.
needs the ability to
You
breathe.
get a pacifier mouthpiece, and it's fantastic. I understand you've never
Not
played
just
football in your
that.
life, and you can't even spell pacifier mouthpiece, but it's actually a really great mouthpiece.
I want to get that Eric Dickerson mouthpiece, you know, the old school one that covers the outside of your mouth too. It's like fucking covers your whole face on the outside.
Not just that, guys, but there's something about no mouthpiece. It's kind of like linemen not wearing long sleeves when it's cold. It's like, fuck you, bitch. It's something mental about it. Like Vita lines up and you just see it's like, whoa.
He
fuck.
look like he was happy to lose it.
He was
He was
happy.
like,
He
oh,
was.
That was
smiling.
insane to me, though. That was insane to me. He got literally a face mask with no protection right to his mouth and laughed it off.
He loved
He
it.
is fucking different.
He's,
Who went
he's
to the
different,
sideline,
bro.
just got some water.
Swushed it around. Yep.
Back in.
His face
Hey,
was
that was straight up.
bloody.
Hey, Devin, you're the hockey guy. That was very hockey-esque.
Oh, very hockey-esque.
It's like a trophy. Like, fuck yeah, I lost the
If
tooth.
Steven Stamkos does not comment on it and be like, welcome, he's missing an opportunity.
Was it
Vita Vea.
Stamkos or
You
was
heard it here
it
first.
or was it
Vita
Vincent
Vea,
Lecavalier
the
who did
next
that one
lightning
time?
fucking goaltender. I mean, you
Is it-
can't get
Chill,
any-
chill.
Is it weird that I want the tooth?
Yeah.
Yes, that's very
Yeah, that's really
It is?
fucking
Very
weird.
awkward.
What?
Hey,
I just want it.
Let-
I want it for my collection.
let's talk about the game. Let's talk about this game. Let's
Okay.
talk about the grittiness and the resiliency of this team today. Does this not remind you guys a lot of that Minnesota Vikings game from last year?
A little bit.
Slightly.
A lot.
Little
A lot of
bit.
that game. The Falcons game a little bit too. Same little stretch run we had there. Couldn't really. It was mind-boggling to me that the Colts even just completely abandoned Jonathan Taylor in the third quarter. How stupid!
No,
is that?
in the first half too. Like they ran a
First
couple
half.
plays and it like didn't work. And I guess the passing game was working for them. But at the end of the day, you have the leading rusher in the fucking league against us, and then they start dicing us up in the fourth quarter. And I'm like, where was this all game? But thank
Well, in
you.
their defense, they couldn't run the ball. against
But
us,
you
bro. They
still
were
got
trying,
you still got to keep him on the field and like give it the threat of it,
especially
just
with a 10-point
pretend.
lead. Especially with a 10-point lead.
Pretend. And then the Bucs, it took them a while, but they finally understood if we would just stop bringing 5 and 6 guys and making it easy on Carson Wentz there, we could probably stop him. And then when finally Todd Bowles in the fourth quarter, a little bit in that third quarter, say, hey, we're just gonna send 4. Carson Wentz had nowhere to go with the ball.
Yeah,
we
and
got
for the
bailed
love,
out.
the love of God, Todd, I love you, bro. Stop blitzing and playing soft. If you're gonna blitz, at least play at least have them up 5 yards in front of the receiver. But having them 10 yards off playing blitzing gives Carson plenty of time to get the ball out of his hands. I
Gives
don't
me
get it.
flashbacks of fucking Mike Smith's defense.
I don't understand
Mike
it.
Smith didn't blitz at all. They
Yeah,
just played
I'm just saying the coverage wise, where they just be like fucking 20 yards off the coverage. It's like,
I
come
don't
on,
think
man.
he was doing that. I think that's out of necessity of like he's afraid of those guys getting burnt because they're so young.
It doesn't make any
So
sense.
at that point,
scheme wise, it doesn't make
you
no
either
sense.
stop blitzing and help them out in zone, or you make them play and just deal with the consequences. But they were fine, dude. When they just decided to go 4 down guys or 3 down linemen and just play play the pass with the zone. It was fucking Carson didn't know where to go. As long as you contain him at that point, you're gonna win those downs. They fucking did that, and that's when it started to fucking change course. We got bailed with those 2 turnovers in the third quarter because the defense still didn't look good until the fourth quarter.
Bailed. We made
at the end of the day, you put the game in Carson
play.
Wentz's hands. Carson Wentz is going to Carson Wentz. He's not a great quarterback. He's an average quarterback at best. They tried going a little hot, throwing deep passes and stuff. You fucked around and you found out.
No, but hold the fuck on. I don't like that comment.
I don't either.
What?
Forgive me, Sammer. I don't.
I
like
hate it
that.
actually.
We got bailed. Big players.
Maybe
make big
bad,
plays.
bad
Let me finish. In big games, sir. Winfield made a play.
He did.
Shaq made a play. That's not getting bailed out. Getting bailed out is the bullshit calls that we get with refs and bullshit that help teams get bailed out and move the ball downfield, i.e. Washington on that one drive. They got fucking 4 penalties all the way down the goddamn field. We didn't get bailed out. They made a play.
All right, so fine. I'll correct the term. It's not bailed out, but we were not playing well in those 2 drives. Those 2 drives looked like they were going to be field goals or touchdowns for the Colts. We made a splash play.
And they weren't because our defense stepped up and played great.
Oh, look,
I agree.
BB's back. Boris Balkan, a.k.a. Boris Bitch.
Hold on,
Boris came back.
Boris, if you guys recall, Boris talked a lot of shit about Mike Pittman Jr. owning our second. What did Mike Pittman Jr. finish?
What did we tell him?
Yeah, no,
what did we tell him?
He said that he got pushed in the back and getting an interception. I didn't see a push.
He got mossed on.
You guys want to talk about getting pushed? How about Scotty Miller?
By a 5'9" safety. He's 6'4" and a 5'9" safety mossed him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Print that out and put it on your wall, Boris.
Boris. I'll give Boris some credit. He did show back up in here, but come on. Michael Pittman Jr. did nothing against a bad secondary. We do. We've got some callers waiting. We got Kevin. Fucking Cauliflower Kevin on the line. Cauliflower Kevin, what's up, man?
What's going on? Oh, boy, I just saw that Boris is back. Boris, how are you? I'm glad you joined the chat. After stuffing all that fucking sausage down your fucking throat, bitch. Because you're a real meat-eating man, aren't you, motherfucker? How the fuck are you, Boris? Boris, I'm not going to jump in the chat room because I have I'm a fucking adult with a real fucking life and responsibilities. But just guzzle all that fucking kielbasa, you fucking cocksucker. Just guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. Real men, we eat meat. You're some meat-eating, pudgy motherfucker.
Kevin.
You couldn't stop Leonard Fournette on the last drive.
Kevin!
Kevin, but I enjoy sausage and kielbasa too, Kevin.
Focus here, Kevin.
I know, but you don't fucking make your gender identity up while you're fucking deep-throating this shit, do you?
Kevin, focus on the Bucs. What's your Bucs take here?
No, this is amazing.
I'm trying to make sure our channel gets turned off.
No, that was a fantastic team win. It really was. Like they fucking came back again. Like they just can't stay healthy. Like tell me you guys didn't get like a sinking pit in your stomach when Stinny, Devin, and Dean all went out in the first quarter, and I was like, fuck, this is gonna be bad. And they just kept coming. Like this is the kind of team, this is the kind of win that you look back and be like, oh yeah, that's where the season turned. And they're going to get more guys back. They're going to get Carlton Davis back. Also, I have a theory that Antoine Winfield was genetically engineered to play safety. Like he's part of like a fucking super soldier experiment for DBs.
Ant-Man.
What do you guys think?
He's Ant-Man. He's
100%.
Absolutely.
No, fuck Ant-Man. He's captain secondary. Like, I mean, he was just like that was an absurd play. Like that was fucking batshit. And you know, every Colts fan in the stadium was like, PI, throw the flag. And it was clean. They were hand checking the whole time. He just made a play. That's all he did. He outleapt them and made a play.
Well, according to Sam, he got bailed out. We got bailed out.
Cut the shit. It's a
By
fucking
who?
different choice of words.
Like, who did he get bailed out by?
You know what he did?
I'm just stirring the pot.
He did fucking redeem himself for taking a horrible angle on the touchdown they gave up earlier in the game. Because that was kind of his fault. I'm saying he redeemed himself. He redeemed himself. But Antoine's a guy that makes plays. So if he makes a mistake here and there, I'm never going to get on him about it because it's very rare. For even a second-year guy, it's very
be
rare.
honest, y'all never heard of Nick Leverett before. Y'all, when Nick Leverett came in, you all were like,
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I thought that was Gerald Levert.
I had no idea who the fuck that is.
Exactly right. But my man stood tall. He didn't give shit up. He played well. Yeah, he had a couple bumps, but let's be honest. He's a third-string fucking guard, okay? He's going to have some bumps and bruises along the way.
Going against the force
exactly.
Buckner, not no chump. And listen,
no,
I honestly didn't even notice he was in there until they mentioned it. They're like, hey, by the way, Stiddy's out, Devin's out. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Devin
we're like a fucking mash unit right now.
Devin manned up.
No, Devin White came back and played within himself. Made some nice stops, like definitely made some plays. Was definitely in there. I was happy. A little worried. Because if it's, do we know if it's on the same side? If it was his right or his left quad or his right or his left hip?
No idea. I don't know if they'll even tell
No idea,
us,
but you can definitely tell that he was. I wouldn't say neutered isn't the correct word I'm looking for here, but they weren't blitzing him. They weren't deploying him the way they usually do. Devin was in there just going sideline to sideline, making tackles, doing what he does. But there was no blitzing. Extra shit.
He was definitely slowed, but every one of the secondary guys stepped up. I'm so happy we'll probably get Carlton Davis back. It's just in the nick of time. Dean, that looked like a broken clavicle or a separated shoulder. Like he went right down and didn't move his arm. Yeah,
dislocated shoulder to me is what it looked like. But
and
that looked bad.
We're all couch doctors. I have no idea.
They marked him out almost immediately after it happened, which is like very rare. Usually you wait a little bit, you go see what's going on. They said nope, he's out, not coming back.
They didn't mark him out immediately. He was questionable. Then they walked him into the tunnel. They put him in the blue tent first. It wasn't immediate. Then they walked him in the tunnel, and then in the tunnel was immediate out. But no, he was questionable initially.
But how? Okay, we're right. We're all fucking couch potato doctors here. Okay, fuck off. How about the fucking fresh legs of Ronald Jones coming in and just fucking gashing them when it needed to be? Like that.
How about that, Sam?
How about it? I've been saying.
You've been saying what though? Because if Kevin's gonna say the same take that
I've been saying,
Kevin, we all know that Rojo is a superior runner. We also know why Rojo's not in there.
No, that's not.
He took care of the football.
It happened on Monday Night Football. He missed the fucking block.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he should be in there all the time. All I'm saying is, if you're going to run your guy outside, use Rojo in that fashion. Use Rojo on pitches like we saw him excel today. Run him off tackle. Give him the edge in the corner. Don't do that with Lenny because Lenny doesn't really do it. He cuts back. He gets that big run. I get him credit in the fourth quarter. But when he's dancing, that's when I get frustrated watching it because it's like, dude, just go. Just hit the hole. When he starts hitting the hole like he did in the third and fourth quarter, the game changed for him. That's all I'm saying, man. I can be critical of a kid while he's fucking playing. It doesn't make a difference. And I still feel like Rojo should get the ball a little bit more because he is fast. He's fresh. You see how he hit those fucking holes that weren't there and he would fucking create? He fucking was positive every time he touched the ball.
And all I'm saying,
he doesn't have to be the starter. I don't want him to be the starter.
All I'm saying in rebuttal to that is he doesn't get the ball more, although I believe fully he is the better fucking runner. It's clear as day.
I know why he doesn't get the ball more.
He fucking missed the block on Monday Night Football, almost got killed. Like he just
I get it.
Yeah,
I get that.
No, he doesn't get the ball more because he can't pick up because every time he's in, they know it's a run play. He can't pick up the blitz. Yes, exactly. Like they tip their hand. He's not. That's not part of his game, and I don't know if it's going to be. He's probably going to walk next year. Like, let's be honest. I mean, I hope not.
Probably. I wouldn't say probably.
You got to pay.
Oh, sorry, Kevin. I thought you.
I didn't do that, Kevin.
No, I thought he was done with his take.
I wouldn't say probably. I'd say he's. I don't expect. Listen, we're 8-3. What the fuck are we talking about?
I'm not complaining and saying that we have to have Rojo in there as a starter or anything like that. I'm just saying when we do have him in there, I want to see him get those runs to the outside. Utilize what he's good at. That's all, man. It doesn't always have to be, Rojo or Fournette right up the middle, Rojo up the middle every single time. It does get a little bit, it doesn't work sometimes. That's all I'm saying. But we figured out.
What do you really have against Leonard Fournette, bro?
Nothing, dude. When he's had a good game,
I've been real problem here.
I've been at the front of the fucking line, man.
Is it the single digit thing? Because I don't like it either.
You know what?
Is it because me and him are kind of beard twins? Me and Lenny?
Don't even compare yourself to any other grown adult.
Don't even put yourself in the same neighborhood as Leonard Fournette's beard.
Don't do that, dude.
How fucking dare you?
I don't know, bro. What the Some people have said I look like the white Leonard Fournette. So
what?
Come on, bro.
What?
Come on.
Maybe because you got a bald head.
That's just what they were. That's just what they were saying.
End the show on that. I'm done.
No, let's go with another caller. We got 269. You're on with the Loose Cannons. What's up?
Good evening, Deeps. This is Tom in Indianapolis Bay. How the hell are you?
What's up, Tom?
In Indianapolis instead of Michigan.
Oh, my God. Oh, we got a call after the game, not before. Oof.
Yep, just leaving the game. And I got to say, wow, what a game, man. That was awesome. And when Winfield got that interception, man, you could have heard a pin drop in there, man. It was awesome. I don't have any takes. I'm just so hyped up from the game. And I want to give a shout-out to Section 411 today. Thanks for passing around the Mad Dog. It was awesome.
Tom, I got a question for you. How many Bucs fans were there? It sounded like there was a lot watching on TV, but give us an inside perspective of how many Bucs fans were there today.
I would say close to 20% of the stadium was Bucs fans. I know if you looked in the lower bowl, you could see the red scattered throughout. But like you get it up in that upper deck, man, there were some sections that were deep red up there, man. It kind of felt like a home game there, especially when that third quarter was going into the fourth, man. The Colt fans were stunned. I mean, they weren't making a sound or anything, man. It was awesome.
It did at times, though. For those people saying, "Oh, it's just the Colts," and somebody said in the chat, I can't remember who, but shout out to them, that was a quality win. The Colts are no joke. They were at home. I think it was Skip that told us like some of the most educated fans he's ever seen in his life. Like you can hear a pin drop when the Colts were on offense, and it sounded. You were there, Tom, at times before we kind of got hot. Where I mean, they were loud as fuck in there when we were on offense.
Oh yeah, it was deafening. And I'll tell you, like right when they scored that touchdown right before halftime, I mean, it was loud. And I was like, oh my God, they're getting the ball in the second half. This is like the Rams game, where they double dipped. I'm like, man, this is going to be ugly. But Shaq Barrett, man, I will tell you, that Colts line is no joke. I mean, they're probably going to be the best offensive line we see all year. I mean, they are solid, man. Until we did what we could. We hung in there and we got the W, man. That's all that matters in November and December, my man.
Hey, I heard earlier today that Cam Newton isn't back. That he got benched.
Yeah, he got benched.
Apparently not. Tom, hey, great call as always. Tom in Michigan, fucking awesome call.
And we look to have a pretty commanding lead now in the NFC South.
We need the Rams to win. We need the Rams to win. The Bucs end up jumping all the way up to the 2 seed, I believe, if I'm correct, and the Bucs avoid the possibility of going to.
Who would be one? Oh yeah, the
Cardinals.
Arizona's one.
The Cardinals.
Arizona's
the Cardinals. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't think the Cardinals went out.
Anything to avoid the snow in Lambeau. Yeah, I think Arizona eventually will kind of sputter a little bit. But
what do you mean? Devin's 1-0 in Lambeau in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'll be back there again if we
in the snow. What the fuck?
In the snow.
Yeah, that wasn't snow like we usually see in Lambeau. Don't pretend like that.
Can we make a promise to each other right now?
We're going to Lambeau.
It's not COVID this year, so tickets aren't like stupid the way Devin basically hit the lottery last year. Are we going roadie? Are we roading together in a playoff game? Are we doing this?
I'm down, 100%.
Well, Devin got all those tickets to the Green Bay Packers game and gave it to everyone around him except for us.
Right? He didn't give one to us, bro.
He chose his
Listen
girlfriend.
to this.
He chose his girlfriend and his friend and her.
Of course, I live with her. What are you talking about? I don't live with you, motherfuckers.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, but for how long though? Like we're lifers here.
We're lifers, bro.
Yeah.
Something could happen one day.
I had a customer of mine. Listen,
we're not leaving. I'm never going to cheat on you.
I'm a barber. Right? People come to barbers to get haircuts and what? Advice, right? We're like counselors to the community, right?
Yep.
So a guy came in and he said, listen, guys, I don't know what to do. I'm going to fucking jam here. Like, well, what's going on? My best friend's getting married. My best friend is getting married. But I have tickets to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Detroit versus the Heat. We're big-time Heat fans. And the entire shop was like, you got to go to the game. He's like, but, dude, it's my best friend's wedding.
He'll get married again.
We came up with one statistic, Devin. There is a 66% chance that you're going to get divorced anyways. He'll get married again. When are you going to go to Game 7 again, bro? You got to go to the game. When are you going to freaking experience the NFC Championship with your brothers again? Who knows? We might not ever get to recreate that ever again.
Correct.
Ever.
Boars before whores, bro. You know how it goes.
I had a grand old time.
Way to go, Devin.
Put it out there like that.
Did she make you laugh like we would have, man? No.
Definitely not.
She made you smile probably the way
Did she hold you under her bosom the way I would have held you in that cold?
You could have shared a moment with your
father. Left me and my family.
Wow. Listen, we don't want to need to go.
Think of how warm you would have been surrounded by
Sue didn't exactly communicate the fact that she was pregnant. All right? I don't want to air the laundry out. Yeah.
I just went for cigarettes. I had no idea.
He got lost.
The fact is, she sent Latte for cigarettes, and when he came back, she was gone.
So what's funny is that night is the night that Stank and I and Latte all met each other randomly. I was out to get something from the store. Stank was just walking around barefoot outside for no reason, and then we all just ran into each other at the exact corner. We started talking about Bucs, and then next thing you know, Latte leaves his family. Here we are.
I mean, to be honest with you, she didn't want you either. She left you at Niagara Falls, but nobody claimed you, so she came back and took you. That's kind of what she told us that night over drinks.
You know we love you, right? Wow. Devin's getting pissed.
This is
how about those Lightning, Devin?
How about the Lightning, bro?
No, we have callers. Forget the Lightning. The Bucs just won.
They're indifferent right now.
They're indifferent? Is that bad? Really?
It's not. They're not the greatest right now. But
did they win today?
They did not. They lost 4-2.
Devin,
but it's to the Wild.
They've got to switch. They've got to switch. I think that's what they're leaning on.
We're getting hurt though. I don't know what it is with Tampa sports, but they're super hurt. The Bucs are super hurt. Fucking TB12, come through, do some shit, man.
Listen, hey, last year the injury actually helped us. Remember? What's his name comes back in because he rides the IR, cheats the fucking system, comes in playoff time, and come on, man. I like it. I think they'll be fine, man.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the Loose Pucks podcast. All of you watching right now, get on there. Go hit the subscribe button.
It's the same button.
Oh,
dude.
well, still,
okay.
make sure you
tune in. Just tune in and call it.
Yeah, tune in. Show some
support.
love. Devin isn't that bad on there. All right, we're gonna go to the 770 with the loose cannon. You're on the Saucin hotline. What's up?
Hey, stop all fondling each other, all that giggling and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Put it here.
It's Corey Nashville.
Okay.
Hey, is that the Devontae? That's who this was?
I don't know what you're saying, Corey. It don't sound like Corey Nashville at all.
Nah, because I'm on the car.
Are you calling from a payphone, bro?
Those
No.
exist?
All right, can you hear me?
Pull over.
Corey,
There we go. He
give
took
me
him
your
off
take,
the
Corey.
There we go.
Come on,
Yeah, I
give
was
us the take.
on the car, but real quick, congrats on our Bucs, man. I was very proud of our defense standing up and forcing a few of those turnovers in the second half when we were looking dead in the water, quite frankly. But
You got bailed out, Corey. You got bailed out.
Yeah, who said that?
It's a bad choice of words.
That's your boy
Never said we got bailed out by like we stepped up and made plays. What the fuck you mean bailed out?
That's not what I meant.
Listen, if we had more than one muff punt, maybe I'd give that to him. But we had to make Antoine Winfield. That was not a fucking bailout. That was a motherfucking
Corey,
grown
chill the
ass
fuck
man.
out. Hold on,
Grown
chill
ass
the
man.
fuck out.
Man.
I used the word improperly. That was all. Don't even act like I'm taking credit away from this shit. I will cut your ass off on this show. I do not give a
is so
fuck.
hot right now, Corey. He's getting owned on Twitter.
I don't give a
for
fuck.
Bat and Letty takes.
Antoine, listen, Antoine.
And I love a good muff. I love a good muff.
When we look back, you did say that. When we look back, and I hate we didn't score a touchdown, but when we look back, and whatever our seeding is going to be, which quite frankly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think we're going to end the number one seed. I feel like it I just feel it in my soul that we're going to be the number one seed, and we're going to look back at that interception. That was Michael Pittman is like 6'4", bruh.
Yep.
Like 6'4".
Corey, I don't know. I don't know. Is the sack fumble not a bigger play? We were all collectively. I mean,
Bucs fan is shitting on Shaq Barrett. Everybody's shitting on him.
And here comes. I might have fucking shit a diamond before.
Here comes Shaq Barrett, big time player, big time play, worth all the money, shitting on every Bucs fan who said, "Where's Shaq Barrett?"
I can do that. Damn, that's a beautiful bird. I can do that. I can.
A beautiful butt.
Okay, all right.
Corey's one of us, man.
It's like a falcon. It's like a falcon or something.
Oh, I thought you said butt. Fuck that. You ain't one of us then.
No, he said a beautiful button. I can't say that on air. God damn, I'm going home. But anyway,
He said, let me be quick.
I gotta
he
go.
said real quick. He's been talking for like 5
Corey,
minutes.
real quick before you go, are you going to Atlanta?
I don't know, because I'm kind of upset because my mom has this car business and she sold a car here in Nashville, but the car is in Atlanta and I have to go get it tonight and bring it back to Nashville. So I'm kind of over the city all fucking ready. So I don't know. It depends on how I feel when I wake up Friday.
All right, the next
that
question.
sounded like a really bad excuse.
Wait,
it's a horrible.
are y'all gonna be there?
Of
Y'all
course.
gonna be there?
Yes.
Bro.
Okay, well,
Devin and
well,
Zach.
I'm there because the tickets are only gonna be like $3.
Exactly, because they fucking suck. My next question is: are you bringing a Saints fan?
Oh my god.
No, man.
Devin
I'm
chose
coming.
the
You
wrong-
learned your lesson.
I did. I'm gonna bring my son.
I think his insides learned his lesson for him.
Okay,
Listen,
well,
I
I'll talk
think
to y'all
the
motherfuckers
Falcons-
this weekend
hey,
and
the
get my
Falcons are
call
so
out
shitty.
this weekend.
The Falcons are so shitty. I heard we can basically get like sideline passes for like $50.
That's true, man.
No, they let you go play. They let you go play football if you want to for $50.
Oh, you can put on the headset and call a play
Yeah,
for 100. Okay.
yeah. It's the VIP package. They had to get real creative to fill the stadium. They were thinking about moving the team to Montreal.
175, and you end up taking punts if you want. Yeah, you know what? They should move the team to Montreal. Like, check this out. Follow me here. Half the season in Montreal, the other half in Atlanta. I think really satisfy both markets.
Sounds like a really good idea.
I think it's a decent idea, especially if you can't get fans to come out. Why not bring the team to the fans? I think it's a great idea. I think more teams and more clubs should kind of take that idea and run with it because I think it's a great idea. It's 2 markets, dude. It's a phenomenal idea, really. All right, We got another phone call.
Hey,
I believe it's Louis.
I love Bruce Arians, man. There's another quote for you, another zinger for you, Devin. Bruce Arians, nobody runs the ball on us. I don't care who the hell you are.
That's facts.
Damn.
How do you fucking not like this guy? How do you not like this guy?
They got some chunks in that fourth quarter when they fucking took all their guys out of the box.
In Buccaneers history.
They took all their guys out of the box. They took all their guys out of the box.
Changed my mind.
They finally got.
Agree.
Yeah,
recency bias, but I have to agree with you, man. We won a
I
Super
love
Bowl.
Tony Dungy. I love Tony Dungy, but Tony Dungy built the program. Like got us from being not laughing stocks, but Bruce really took a painful fucking losing ass franchise and turned it around in a fucking year or two.
But Devin,
why'd you say Tony? Tony's third best coach ever in Bucs history, not second.
Okay, but listen,
who's second?
So Tony did build. Hold on, Tony did build.
John Racist Gruden.
Hold on, Devin. Tony did build the culture, all that stuff, but one can argue that Bruce did the same thing because I mean the players were here, were they not? And Bruce came in and changed the culture and the attitude on winning and
overnight.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like the whole temperature in the building changed when Bruce got here. Guys like Mike were already here, and Levante and Vita and all these motherfuckers. Bruce did the same thing, similar to what Dungy did.
I'll never forget his first quote when he first got hired. He said, we don't believe in that rebuilding shit. We're reloading.
We're reloading. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
He's literally taking a team that won like 5 games last year and had the balls to say that. And it came fucking true. We could have won 9 games his first year if it wasn't for fucking
30 interceptions.
It's honestly hard for me to put BA over Gruden because you don't know the it was hopeless. It was hopeless here. Hopeless.
Over Gruden?
Over BA.
Oh.
It was hopeless here, bro. Like this was the laughing stock of every sports team ever. It was the punchline on fucking, David Letterman, bro. This franchise was just, there was no future here, bro, until Dungy got here.
And then to have the sack. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so to do what Dungy did and eventually build a roster, which then Gruden took to the Super Bowl, you can make an argument for Gruden too. I mean for Dungy too.
No, you can't.
I just did.
On the BA thing, to not only do that, but then have the ball, like we just said, put your dick on the table and say, we're not re-signing this 26-year-old kid.
Yeah, unpopular. It was unpopular
it was
maybe half the fan base.
Time. And there was no, we're locked in with 12. We had no idea. Like they were like, we're not winning a Super Bowl with him. Have the balls to say, not doing it. Shit.
Oh, Jason Light's definitely the best GM this organization.
Absolutely, that's not even a question.
And I like McKay. I like McKay, but
it's close between him and McKay because McKay was doing all the stuff.
McKay brought us some dogs now too. I'm not ready to say that about Light, but Light is up there. Don't get me wrong, but
McKay brought us some dogs on one side of the ball. Jason Light built a roster on both sides of the ball. Jason Light,
Jason Light reeled in the biggest fish in the history of the NFL.
Yes.
Absolutely. So maybe I could give him the edge.
He did that.
Two of the biggest fish because
and then Gronk BA, and then AB it's
Tony Dungy. I love what he did, but he didn't win a ring. So at the end of the day, he can't be higher than John Gruden. Sorry, because of
he brought a winning culture to Tampa.
I agree, but he did not win in '99 when he should have won. He didn't win.
But we got fucked by the refs. But yeah,
multiple seasons you have the top defensive player in the league and the best defense in the league for how many years running you don't win a playoff game.
Yeah, his
and Gruden
he refused to get somebody in here that could actually coach offense, and that was his downfall.
He won off the back of the defense that was already here. The entire unit was intact with the defensive coordinator and everything. He touched nothing on that side.
Granted, it was a good conversation to have with our boy.
Who?
Donnie.
Boy, who?
Donnie.
Yeah, why not? But
John Gruden's offense in the playoffs was lights out.
But dude, the offense clicked just enough, but he rolled the backs of the defense, and then did what? Then ran this team into the fucking ground, got into the cap hell, refused to draft a young quarterback. We had fucking Aaron Rodgers right there. He's like, I'm gonna draft you, bro, and then takes fucking Cadillac, which I like Cadillac, but dude, fuck, bro.
It wasn't even that. We could have had Cadillac and Aaron in the same draft.
Fucking stupid.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Stupid. I wish he wasn't such a piece of shit, because I actually like Gruden, but clearly he sucks.
Lewis and SoCal was up next, and he hung up. Lewis, call back.
Go ahead, Devin.
Can I say something real quick? It is what week 12?
Yeah.
2 years in a row, it is week 12, and there is not a mock draft in sight.
Right.
About.
What the fuck?
We literally have been the mock draft fucking franchise at about week 12. It's like, well, we need a left tackle this year.
Week 6, you mean? Week 12, week 6, we're looking at mock drafts.
Matt, we are balls deep in mock drafts, and for 2 years, we are not there. How great does it feel?
Hey, Devin. Also, last year we were what at this point? We already had five losses. We were 7-5. 8-3 hits a little different, bro.
It does. But this to me, I don't know. Like this season does feel weird. Like, yeah, we're 8-3, but sometimes I feel like we still aren't even close to our peak of how we're playing.
Not. You're right.
We're not even close, and we're fortunate enough to be 8-3.
I almost prefer it that way, as crazy as that sounds.
Our own head coach said we're a stupid team. We still played very stupid football.
No, we didn't play as dumb. We didn't play as dumb as Indy today.
No, in a lot of ways we did though.
Indy played stupid, and I was like, this is what it feels like to be on the other side of playing against a stupid football team.
We got out stupid.
The Bucs made some mistakes out there. There was some communication errors.
Not nearly as much.
That first quarter was a comedy of errors, bro.
Antoine didn't play well on that one play, but on defense in the first quarter,
that really wasn't his fault though. It's a scissors route, Sammer. If he doesn't take that other route, that's wide open.
Carson was watching that. Yeah, Carson was watching that.
I know.
And as soon as he saw him,
it's a miscommunication. Either Sean needs to come off and he needs to go back. It's don't just blame one. Is what I'm saying.
All right, that's fine.
It's either one. They both need to communicate on that. That's hard. That's what they schemed it up for.
The one thing that pissed me off was putting Nelson out there in coverage, which I understand happens when you zone blitz, you drop guys. But like,
not in that situation.
And I don't even want to blame Todd Bowles for that because Nelson was in position. He just needs to do his job, which is cover the guy. It's man coverage.
Sean, like, what the fuck are you doing? Keep dropping.
It's man coverage. Just stick to your guy. You don't need to look in the backfield. Carson Wentz has a guy in front of him, and one of the linebackers, I can't recall who it was, who was going to tackle him. So there's nothing to worry about. And multiple times, Nelson's been in that position. He's made the fucking wrong read every time. It wasn't a zone coverage. It was, man, just cover your guy. That guy doesn't fucking get a touchdown on that play because of them. But, that shit does happen. Whatever. They adjusted, which was something that is good to see. Because once they started going, like I said, 4-man, 3-man rush and just let their guys play zone behind them and make Carson find a spot, he couldn't find a place to go with the ball and we got sacks. We got pressure
Carson
without
Wentz
having a
is
blitz.
going to Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Period.
We got pressure from Shaq all day long.
Agreed. Also, Devin, it doesn't feel the same. You're right. But like I said earlier, I would rather not peak right now. I'd rather peak going into the playoffs,
100%
which is what Bruce has been, that's the drum he's been banging all year, go into the playoffs peaking. And to be honest, like, dude, people forget, and I'm not saying you, but people forget, like, we had no Dean. We still don't have CD. We still don't have AB. Like, this team is doing all of that in spite of all the fucking injuries.
Don't forget, don't forget, we do have
against DeForest Buckner.
We do have Richard Sherman too. I know everybody's like, oh, he didn't play well when he came in. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, he came off the fucking Peloton. Like, this guy's got some time in the scheme now. He's getting his body healthy. He's going to be ready and raring to go.
He'll make a difference in the playoffs.
Yeah, sure he will.
Having him as a backup player in the playoffs to come in when somebody gets hurt, as opposed to Desir, is going to be totally different, totally game changing.
And this offense is different without AB. It just is.
Can we talk about someone who doesn't really get a lot of recognition, who we literally picked up off the street 2 or 3 years ago, and Kevin Minter? He was literally sitting at home.
Bro.
And now he's like a certified. I saw it in the chat. So Jonas, I saw him say Minter. That might have been one of the biggest, like, low-key free agent signings from someone that was literally sitting on the couch and was a free agent. When they signed him, I was like, who the fuck is this? He's solid, bro.
He's solid.
Super Bowl champion Kevin Minter, by the way.
Yeah.
He's fucking solid.
He could be better in coverage, but
he's a backup linebacker in the NFL. And when he gets in, yeah, you see a little bit of a drop-off, but not nearly as some of these other linebackers, bro. He could go to any other team and start.
He's a solid tackler. He reads the run and the gaps and all that stuff very, very well. He fits in. He does what he's asked to do. He could be a little bit better in coverage, but he's a backup. And Devin White can be better in coverage.
Greg Olson's dumbass.
Right?
Greg Olson with bad takes all fucking day. By the way, did you see the one
listen to the broadcast
with Scotty Miller down the field? He's like, well, that would have been AB. No, bitch. AB is not our bomb guy. You dumbass, do research.
That interception, man, we said this last year when it happened to one of our third 13th string wide receivers when Tom threw a ball down the sideline. That was on Scotty Miller because Scotty Miller needs to hold the sideline. You need to hold the sideline when they teach you that. It's called the red line.
He got bumped off his route.
Doesn't matter. You hold that fucking line.
I agree with you, but that's what you saw Tom had a long conversation with the ref after that. And it was that. He's like, hey, man, that was more than 5 yards downfield. And he completely bumped him off his fucking route. Yeah.
But
he didn't allow him to get outside.
Even with that said, if you get you still gotta fight your way back to that line because that's where the ball's going. Worst case scenario, you at least keep it from getting caught by the defender. That was on him. He got bumped. He's gonna get bumped and moved because he's a fucking midget. You can fucking tap him with a finger.
He made up for it. He made up for it with that fumble recovery though. So
and he drew a pass interference down the field, so he did make up for it. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with a punt like interception. I'm not gonna fucking hang that. Oh, that's fucking hard. Whatever. It's like a punt. We recovered.
Let's stay talk.
I'll say, you know what else is wild? And the chat just brought it up, and here we are, like 40 minutes into the show, and we haven't even mentioned Rob Gronkowski's name, and he had 136 yards receiving. It was just
unreal.
You know, he's a fucking mammoth.
The go-to guy.
He's a mammoth.
He's a mammoth.
That 3rd and 8 was huge, and he caught it 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Shimmied, broke a fucking tackle.
Bro, there are 3 grown men that play in the NFL that are trying to tackle Rob Gronkowski, and he's like, nope, excuse me, coming right through. Manhandling them.
He did it twice.
I could never imagine tackling him.
He did it twice.
I love having depth. I love having depth. Well, you need depth. But I never want to hear the name OJ again when Gronk is healthy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't see him on the field the entire game.
No,
he played a little bit, but he's definitely gone. Dude, I mean, his time's up to watch.
Cameron Brate and Gronk, they ran a couple routes where Cameron Brate cleared it for Gronk. And listen, we give love to Gronk all the time, but dude, Cameron Brate runs fucking amazing routes. This guy
he's got great hands.
Great hands and runs great fucking routes.
He also went to Harvard. Did you guys know that?
He runs exactly where he's supposed to be. A couple of times Tom could step in there and get in there. But cool little fact about him. You know he went to Harvard?
What?
Yeah, he's a Harvard graduate.
I just love how everything switched up when Tom signed here and Gronk was coming. They're like, we're all like, oh, we don't need Gronk. Could you imagine if we didn't fucking have Gronk?
It makes a difference. We can see that.
I didn't say that.
Devin, there were some people in this esteemed panel that were actually pissed that we got Gronk. Stinker. Like pissed, like the fucking cap is fucked. What the fuck are we doing? We gave up a 4th round pick. Blah blah.
All right,
I don't think
Stank.
So.
Let me ask you this:
I don't think so.
What the fuck would we do if we didn't have Gronk?
Juice is Lucy. Juicy, right?
I don't know.
Is it fucking? What's his name? What's his name that got caught? That got cut. You're king. You're sweet.
Are
Prince.
you asking me to speak for things I said a year ago? I listen. That guy was stupid. That Stank bastard was a dumb person.
He's still stupid.
Wow, he's a stupid person.
Now you just walk around barefoot. You evolve.
You know what?
This is now barefoot Steak.
Apparently, barefoot Steak is smarter than stupid Steak.
I fucking love my son. Right. Look at him coming for the top rope.
You're right. Listen, catch me in Atlanta barefoot in the strip club. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be up there with the hose.
Hey, so is it confirmed, Sam? Are we going to the what's the strip joint with the best wings in the world?
Magic City?
I feel like we have an obligation as wing connoisseurs to do that.
I think we have to. We have to do that, right? Like we have to do it for the people.
I'm not going there for any other reason than the wings. Ew, gross.
Ew,
naked ladies.
You guys want to take a phone call? We got 727 area code.
Absolutely, let's take a fucking phone call. What's going on with this Rams?
We're gonna go to the 727. You're on with the loose cannons. What's up?
And the Rams are some fucking baby back bitches. They're soft as fuck.
727.
That was their fan base.
Touchdown.
Hello.
727.
Hello. How are you guys?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Good. How are you?
Who's on my line?
Good, guys.
This.
Sorry, I'm new to this, so.
Okay. What's your name? Where are you calling from? How do you like your wings? Dry, wet, and are you dipping them in blue cheese or shit?
Well, my name is Maya. I'm from the St. Pete area. I like my wings wet, and I most definitely dip it in blue cheese.
Oh,
perfect.
Wow. Already off to a great start.
Call of the fucking night. You don't
already off to a great start.
What do you have to say, Maya? What do you have to say about this gritty win that we just witnessed?
Well, I'm a huge Bucs fan, number one. But coming into this game, I was very surprised that we were getting off to a very slow start. I thought we'd get off to a faster start, and then to be down, I believe 10 points in the second half. I really wanted to see how Todd Bowles and Byron Leftwich did their like improvements as far as how to beat them and how to go down the field. And I think we did a pretty good job of that on the offensive side. The only thing like with the defense, I would say that we do need improvement on is basically like the defensive pressure. Like I understand Jack Barrett, he got a strip sack, but and I think he got a sack today. I'm not 100% sure.
He got a strip sack.
Yeah, he got a strip sack.
Yeah.
No, he
might have had two.
Yeah,
He had two sacks. He had a strip sack and another sack.
2 huge sacks.
Yeah. And then with JPP, it's like I understand that he's hurt, but I mean he's not really dominating as far as winning his matchups.
He's playing with a torn labrum. I mean,
right.
He's out there just on straight adrenaline.
I agree with what you're saying, Maya, with your assessment. But we saw more JTS today. We saw more Nelson today. So they're starting to, they're sprinkling in JPP. They're not, he needs to get rest. He needs to get healthy. He's not gonna. His shoulder's not gonna heal, but
he needs an off season. I don't see him playing better as the season goes on. It keeps going longer and longer. He needs an off season to get better. We have him under contract for one more year, but
minimize his snaps, and then also I think you'll see more of the Devin White stuff, the Jordan Whitehead stuff, the blitzing, the pressure, the more traditional Todd Bowles stuff. When we get healthy, we're just not healthy right now in the secondary. I mean, in the first series we lost Dean. It's like we get SMB back, and it's like, okay, now we're cooking, and then Dean goes out. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Dude, we
got. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that commercial where it's like the guy with the fishing pole and the dollar. He's like, you almost had it. It's like it's a full healthy team. Here it is, verbal meme, a full healthy team. Oh, you almost had it. Oh, you almost had it.
Then he got hurt. And then Devin got hurt, but he came back in the game. I was fine with that. So yeah, and I think that, the defense, they really stood their ground. They were, I think with considering the circumstances, they did pretty well for themselves. And then to come out in the second half and only give up a touchdown, I think they improved there a little bit. So I'm happy for the overall win, and I'm glad that Fournette filled the game, and they did give us a scare a little bit at the end, but I wasn't too worried about that. So.
Well, thank God for the offense. They stepped up on that last drive, and with 2 minutes and whatever.
How about
40 seconds left?
Mike fucking Edwards running down the field with a great pursuit, getting a shoulder tackle
with one arm.
One arm, not across the face mask to give them another 15 yards.
Hey, Maya, also, this is your first time calling? Are you fucking kidding me? That was a great fucking call. I hope to hear from you again. You need to call more often. That was phenomenal.
Great call.
I will.
And you know what? She's right. The defense, outside of, I would say, the second quarter really, and that one drive in the fourth quarter, they played a pretty fucking good game. They started off the game extremely hot. The Bucs offense just kept sputtering and not taking advantage of all the 3 and outs that the Bucs defense was handing them. Other than, that little moment in that second quarter where we just didn't seem to understand how to stop them because of our blitzing, our zone defense behind it, and soft coverage, they played a fucking good game. They played more than enough of a game for us to win the game, and the Bucs offense finally came around. So I'm okay with the defense.
But that last series by the defense was disappointing. That drive when we had the lead, you can't say it wasn't. You can't say it wasn't.
They were playing backups and they're tired, man. They were in the field a lot.
I get it.
If
we lose this game, that's what we're talking about right now. That drive right there.
Yeah, but everything.
It was nice to see. It was nice to see the offense get out there and answer. And we were all thinking field goal, and Lenny just fucking did what Lenny does.
This is the same shit.
TD Lenny,
This was Washington.
It was that pitter patter. It was that pitter patter that got him that touchdown.
The pitter patter didn't give him the touchdown because he pitter pattered and went outside. But listen, this was the Washington game. The offense started off slow as fuck. The defense kept holding them to field goals. We should have been down by 21 in that first quarter, like Stank tweeted out with his fucking bullshit PTSD, scaredy shit. But the defense did the same thing. They kept holding them, and the offense kept shitting on themselves.
Yep.
And then the difference was they finally fucking stepped up, and the defense made timely plays.
Good call, Maya.
Great call. Call
back on a pregame show. You might win some fucking tickets. Let's go.
Yes, man. Hold on. So I missed a tweet from Mr. Stank saying that we should have been down 21-0. What are you talking about?
No.
I didn't tweet that.
Against the Redskins, we talked about that in the postgame show that the defense held them remember they had the ball 3 times inside of our own fucking 40 or 30. And we held them to field goals. We could have been down by 21 in the first quarter. Is what Sting said.
Can we also talk about score predictions and how I got our number exactly right again?
I called 38 too.
Yeah, you copied me.
What do you want, Stank?
Hey,
you want a cookie? What do you want?
No.
I do actually.
That motherfucker wants a cookie. How about? Can I get some credit? Can your dad get some credit, Evan? I never get love on here in the chat.
This is one of the first things. I already know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. That we were gonna outrush them. That was it.
I did say that.
My bold prediction was that we were going to get more rushing yards than them. And listen, during her call, I kept looking at you. What the fuck? Do you have a jar of peanut butter at your desk? What the fuck?
That was really rude.
You're like playing with the fucking peanut. Like what? What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Also, listen, that peanut butter is sitting in a shed that doesn't usually have the AC on. Like, that's a very hot room that he just has.
Yeah, do you refrigerate your peanut butter?
No, but I don't leave it in fucking 108-degree weather.
That's where
leave it in his garage.
Where, you know, how it gets all nice and sweaty. By the way,
what's the text?
That's the goat peanut butter right there.
Okay, stop.
Text from my mother. Another female. Tell her I said, hey, we need more females listening to the Loose Cannons podcast.
I agree. And Sammer didn't even get creepy, bro.
Call.
I know.
Straight from my mom, driving home from South Carolina with this playing right now.
We got another
Hi,
call.
Sue.
I believe. Thank you, Sue, for allowing your son to take cheering when he was much younger and leading him. Hey, listen, Devin, since you're on the show, bro, the moves you were putting on display last week at Raymond James, phenomenal, dude. I'm really proud of you.
You like that?
I do,
on primetime TV. I hope ESPN. I wasn't able to rewatch the game. I hope ESPN saw.
Oh, they captured your good side.
We're so proud of you, dude.
You know, I need to make a petition. They need to give us pom-poms. It's all about equality. So that I can't get no rally towel. I need pom-poms.
I agree, bro.
Just to ask.
I agree.
It's all about equality.
B-Shuck with the $20 super chat. Lenny gets offensive player of the week. Absolutely does.
We all agree with that. We all agree with that.
I meant to say something too from the chat.
All of us.
Brian asked, what day are you going to ATL?
Schuster?
I'm going up Sunday. What day are you guys going up?
Thursday.
It is not too late. Sign up. Go to Atlanta. It's gonna be fun.
It's getting late.
Late. Too late. If you haven't, just buy a ticket or drive up. Just meet us out there. Let's go. This is gonna be the biggest invasion yet.
If you are going without us, whatever, and you don't know where to tailgate, we will post some tailgate information the morning before. All you gotta do is I think Cash App the money to the people who are hosting that tailgate, and it's like $25, all you can eat and drink, and you're man, it's all bucks. It's gonna be fun. We got one more caller. I believe it's Smitty. You guys ready for Smitty's action right now?
Of course. Corey, I won't be in
6, 7,
quit your
8.
job, Corey.
Is this
quit your job?
Quit your job. Corey, I'm tired of seeing you fucking tweet. I'm at work. Come on, bro. Be better. Quit your job.
6,
Get
7,
another
8.
one.
Hey, what's up, man? I thought y'all was talking to somebody else, man. It's Smitty. What's going on? Hey, Mike Evans. I didn't know y'all had Mike Evans on the show, man.
That's not Mike. That's the Bucs.
I'm a man of many talents. I'm a cheerleader. I'm Mike Evans. I host a Loose Pucks podcast.
Damn.
I hop on here as well. So I'm a man of many talents.
Also, Smitty, forgive me. You can have the floor in 30 seconds, but did you guys see my retweet when I was out of town? How beautiful is it that Sue is retweeting saying, I'm so proud of my son as well? Like, Sue.
You guys have corrupted her.
Sue is full-blown in on it, bro.
Truth is truth, man. Facts are facts. Smitty, the floor is yours.
It's yours.
All right, the floor is mine. Hey, that's a wonderful thing. Hey, man, boy, that damn Gronk showed out. He like a Decepticon out there. Get off the way. He was, I mean, he did his thing today, man. He is the man. Next stop is still like ATL, man. So we got to knock them out the box, too. So that's all I got to say, man. All right, nice talking to y'all, man. See you on the A, man.
See you next week.
We'll see you.
I can't wait, man. Hopefully I feel 100% so I can party like I should.
You got the overnight flu as well?
Yeah, dude.
I swear on everything. I took 2 COVID tests. I'm negative, but I got like an overnight flu.
I'm 65 days out from having COVID. This is something else. Yeah. I just had COVID.
Right,
I guess it's actual flu season, though.
Unless I got the Megatron or whatever that new shit is.
Wait, you can get sick and it not be COVID?
That's where I was like, there's no way I don't have COVID. I have to have COVID. I took 2 tests. They were both negative. So wild times.
It is crazy, man.
Wild
Bucs
times.
win. Bucs win. We got the victory shades on. I mean,
we're 8-3.
8-3, man. Dude. In the thick of it. We're rooting for the Rams today because we need the Rams.
We're leading it.
We're in the thick of it.
Wait, why do we want the Rams to win?
Because the Green Bay's the number 2 seed, so we'll move up to number 2. And then Arizona remain number 1.
Yeah, but do you really trust Arizona to hold off the Rams?
I don't.
And then I'm scared that like I want the Rams to win because I trusted the Packers were fold to another team.
Packers are not folding in their division, bro. They're not.
I think they can.
They kind of have a
They're not
cakewalk.
folding in their division, bro. They're not folding the division right now.
They just lost to the Vikings last week.
If LA wins, they're 8-3. They're tied with us. But if
they're ahead of us, but they're still second in their division, so they're not.
So they're not exactly. I don't know.
I just don't trust Arizona. That's all I'm saying. I think
I don't trust Arizona either, but they're gonna get their quarterback back. They're gonna get healthy, and they're in a much fucking bruising, way harder division. And I'm sorry, but these last 3 weeks, or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, if you guys have been paying attention, I've been paying attention from afar. I think Sammer tweeted it out. The Rams look kind of fraudulent, man. They don't look real. They got punched in the fucking mouth the week before their bye week.
Even if they win today, like they still have to play the Cardinals again. They have to play the Seahawks. They have to play the Niners again. Like these teams beat each other up. So I'm okay with the Rams winning today and then getting their asses beat up and kind of damaged throughout the rest of the season in that division. The Packers have an easy ass schedule from here on out. The NFC North is easy.
By the way, Devin, even if the Rams end up with the number 1 seed, we won't have to face them. They'll have the bye week. We'll play the 7th seed. And then based on who advances, we wouldn't face them until the NFC Championship potentially. They'd have to get there. I don't see them. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm ready for the Rams because I want to avoid having to go to Lambeau because last year, although it was cold and it snowed a little bit, it didn't snow like you would expect it to snow in Lambeau. Like
we did get lucky. It was a sunny, beautiful day. Yeah, we got lucky.
That shit's an equalizer. Your speed goes away, and that makes it easier for the home team most of the time. And so I know
we got playoff Lenny, bro. Did you see him out there today running the ball? Did you see that shit, Devin? Lenny's ready to go run.
Did you guys see Trevor's tweet where he said Lucas Oil Lenny? He's so fucking good at Twitter, man.
Hey,
he's so fucking good.
Trevor is a cheat code when it comes to fucking Lenny, bro. Lenny, when it comes to Twitter, he's a cheat code.
It's unfair. I'm like, how is he so good at this shit? And he's so quick because I tweeted, I didn't see it. I tweeted Indy Lenny, but how could I not think of Lucas Oil Lenny? That's what's even better. I want to go back and delete my tweet.
I was cutting his hair once though, and you think it's quick, but my man stays prepared, bro. I saw his notes. I'm like, what's that? He's like, oh, I'm just pre-writing out some tweets, prepared. He does his
so he's
his
not
homework.
So he's not a true freestyle tweeter. He's got all.
It's like a rapper. It's like a rapper when they say like it's a freestyle.
He's got.
It's really written.
Are you saying he's got a ghostwriter?
No, he's got pre-memorized. He's got pre-memorized lines and lyrics that he pulls together.
Now I question whether or not somebody else is writing it for him.
No, trust me, he was writing them.
That's not what we said. It's like those guys that claim they're freestyle rapping, but they're just using lines that they've already written down and memorized.
Yeah, I've gone off on a tangent on that. It's not a freestyle if it's something you memorize and you're just doing something. Freestyle is more off the top of your head type shit.
So don't you freestyle those things? You did some stuff with Gio. Let me hear you freestyle real quick. Give him a beat real quick. I'm gonna get you a beat. Hey, if everybody in the chat wants to hear Stanker freestyle,
that's a great way to end the show.
That's a great way. You guys make me do fucking cup of latte live. Let's go, Stanker. You laid some shit down before.
Give him a beat. Let's go. A nice victory 8-3 beat. Come on.
Turn my headphones up. Turn my mic up.
What's up, dude?
I need more snare.
Hey, wait, before you do that, Latte, you look for that beat. All right, we're gonna go to 714. This is Lewis and SoCal. Lewis and SoCal. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds. Go, man.
All right, guys. I know I have to be quick. Great win today. Had to bring that juice this morning. Got excited. It was Bloody Marys I was having this morning, not mimosas.
Okay.
Great game from Lenny, obviously.
My God.
Gronk was awesome today. Gronk fucking beasted today. He was so dependable today. Big win on the road. I know we started out slow, but unlike I was thinking the last honestly throughout the season, it felt like a lot of games where we were leaving a lot of points on the field. They're not completing a lot of our drives or not finishing a lot of big plays. I feel like today we almost got as much out of our opportunities as we could. We made them. Defense played great. Shaq played great. Devin, Big Nuts being out there hurt. Not much more I can say. Really, really excited with the win today. We need more Mike Edwards out there. Mike Edwards, he's like Coke. More is better. Let's keep this going. We'll get ready for next week. Go Bucs. DJ Khaled, play me out. Let's go.
Fucking love it.
He's getting good at this, man.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for a Stanker freestyle?
Let's go.
I got the beat loaded up.
Give it to me.
This is too easy. Like everybody uses this fucking beat, but that's to make it easier for Stanker.
It's all good. It better not be that. I got 5 on it. Can't hear it.
I don't hear shit.
guys really can't hear it? I don't know.
It's coming in and out. You got to put it through the roadcaster.
It's through the roadcaster.
I'd ask Stank to do it, but Stank's roadcaster's trash.
I got it.
Wait, are we gonna get monetized?
Probably. All right, listen. I'm done waiting for Stank to fucking pretend.
All right, here we go. Boom.
Just give him a. Just give him
chicky.
Yeah.
Boom. Chicky. Boom. Chicky. Boom.
Give me some bass. Give me some bass. Okay, here we go.
Chicky. Boom. Chicky. Boom. Chicky.
Lenny with the 4 TDs. Had them Colts on their knees. Where's my beat? You can't come out with
Oh, my bad. I got you. My bad. I thought you needed to get into the move. My bad.
It's over. It's
Boom.
over.
It's over. All right. Lenny was on his knees though. What do you mean by that? Pause.
Oh, I said he had the Colts on their knees. He had 4
TDs. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All right, latte's not gonna work.
Hey, tune in next time for a freestyle battle.
Probably not. Go Bucs.
Probably not. Go
enjoy
Bucs.
Enjoy this rest of the fucking amazing Sunday. What a great Thanksgiving weekend, and happy birthday to me.
Gotta give my jambalaya.
What a great birthday W. I like that, man. I'm gonna go celebrate. You guys have fun.
We are the best. Thank you, Dub.
Go Bucs. Oh yeah, we are the best. We the best music. Check it out. Go Bucs.